Good day. This is the Stepping Razor, the art of war. We're there with you on next Thursday. Them call it Monday, Thursday. Monday, Thursday. Maundy, or Holy Thursday. It means that this is the day when them say, well, most Catholic priests go wash feet, the poor feet, like where them say Jesus said do. And then they have the Last Supper, which is really Passover. The Christian them turn it into Last Supper. And then you have the crucifixion. And this is the time of the year when most people get into burn. We said last night that the British is the ones who give us the bun idea at this time of the year, where they make hot cross bun. They make some bun and put a cross or a X in at the top of the bun, representing the crucifixion, and the whole Western world take it up and make it become a part of them tradition. So the bun is representing British thinking, and the cross representing, well, Christian thinking. But there's so much holidays in the Christian world, so much holidays, you know, that them represent certain things. And most of these holidays were started out of the Roman Catholic Church. Yes, and even a lot of times when people talk about Ethiopia, I don't want to throw no cold water in nobody's head, but even Ethiopia itself is caught in the euphoria of European ideas as it relates to how them view Christianity. The Greeks have a monopoly upon the church and how them view things. So we're there with you. You know, them says all fools there. I don't know nobody will fool nobody today, but a whole heap of fooling go on the whole year. A whole heap of fooling go on the whole year. We'll continue the journey. The man a chant, stop terrorize the poor man. And as we speak of COVID and lockdown and them thing there, we're going to reiterate the point to the government of Jamaica that the crime right now is more of a problem to the Jamaican people than the COVID. Yes? Because even though we hear the numbers and we hear 500 odd people, maybe 600 people gone in a 1 year, we say nearly 400 people die in murder in a Jamaica since the year start, which is like 3 months. January, February, March, April. These are the 4th month we in. And we don't see no move and make. We don't see no move and make towards this crime thing. And that is really the problem right now that confront the Jamaican people. So even though we understand about the COVID and we see the COVID thing, but in terms of the rationale that is used to deal with the COVID and no logical explanation why them can't deal with the crime, the people them is upset. The people them is upset. The majority of people who vote for the JLP the last election is not with them again. Not with them again. Just because of this crime thing, not because of the COVID. Even though it's them thing spike from last year with them election, but the COVID thing is a big issue. Especially right now when we say, oh, it's a jump, so. But trust me, this idea of murder. Yesterday, a man chop a woman in her head down at Clarendon because of some selling space. Yes, just vendor space. The man drove him machete and chop the woman in her head. When we think that the thing did get, 9 days gone, another 9 days come for really ponder upon it. Now everybody talk about gender violence. All of the gender them a feel it. And that is psychological war that the people them a play against them one another. All of them. This is the Stepping Razor. We soon come forward. We're back with you on the Stepping Razor. We just want to tell you about some things that catch your eye recently, you know. Last week we tell you about this the ship were run amok in the Suez Canal. Well, apparently them pull it, them lose it. You know, this ship it have on 20,000 container. Them say it longer than the Empire State Building. If you put the Empire State Building flat on the ground, the ship long like the Empire State Building. Anyway, it look like them pull it. And what is going to happen now is that all the companies them who have things on it are going to go file lawsuit. Yes, to keep up them things. Because you have some ship where they decide say they will take the longer route. But apparently they must say them ship they will take the longer route. Still not going to reach before the ship when it gets stuck. You know, the Suez Canal is that portion of place where them divide up Africa from Africa. Why we say divide up Africa from Africa? Because you have one side of Egypt for the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea, and one side is Israel and Palestine. And we know say Israel and Palestine is part of Africa. Nobody want to say is Africa. Israel is in Africa. It's cut the land to make the waterway there, for move goods and services so as not to go all the way around to southern Africa coast, so long as the Indian Ocean there where the Atlantic Ocean meet. If you carry the goods them go up again. You understand? So them cut it, the Suez Canal, and the Egyptian them make billions of dollars. When them charge the ship them, it's like a toll. Them have a toll boat there where the ship them have to pay a certain money. And can you imagine all of them evil weight they go through that place there? The Suez Canal, man-made, divide Africa from Africa. Why you know that? You know, it's like you have the country named Turkey. Turkey is in two continents. Yeah, Europe and Asia. Yes. We go visit that and go cross, we take a boat from over the Asia part and go to the European side where the man them did that blow up place and a drop bomb and all them where they will go through the so. And it's really something else to realize this country where you hear about named Turkey, where give most of Christianity is doctrines and laws and regulation like Greece. Just like how we are talking about Easter now and Christmas and all them something there. It's some European invention. It has nothing to do with we as African people. But we adapt it because we are colonized by these people. So that was something. Then now we hear that on a lighter side, we hear that Usain Bolt is planning to run in the Tokyo Olympics. He might come out of retirement to run in the Olympics that's supposed to keep. When it will keep. When it will keep. I don't know when it will keep. Anyway, so them I say he might come out of retirement. So I could see what going to happen with that. Another thing where it catch your eye was this that Jimmy Cliff is releasing a new album called Bridges. Jimmy Cliff, that great Jamaican artist, the only living artist with an OM, and him have a boulevard name of him, and he was given the doctorate at the University of the West Indies. He has a new album coming soon, so you can look out for that. It's always interesting to hear the ones them who did from long time bring out new album. Yes, new album. And then the next thing where it catch my eye was this Uber coming to Jamaica. Yeah, Uber is a kind of taxi service that is operated from one central point. When you call that central point, any car in the area where is connected to that central point will come pick you up. And it's much easier I tell you, it's much easier than the taxi. Much easier. So we don't know what's going to happen there, so if it going to happen at Jamaica and happen successfully. We still come forward. So, 200 guns, otherwise known as Aris Chang, otherwise known as the Minister of National Security, otherwise known as the Deputy Prime Minister, of one of the worst areas, gun-ridden areas in the island. His constituency is one of the most gun-ridden places in the island. How is that possible? And him is the Minister of Security. We hear the Prime Minister say, them know the gunman them. You can't believe that? The Prime Minister say that them know who the gunman them is. What kind of statement is that? You know who the gunman them is, and murder so rampant, gun crime so rampant in Jamaica, and you know who them is. It's like the 20 man where him say him knows say according to him intelligence 200 oil. Hello? Hello? Oh yeah. It's like him I say like the man him deputy say 200 guns are coming at the island every month. If him have intelligence for sure him say 200 guns are coming at the island every month for about 2 years now. And the Prime Minister now come and say them know who the gunman them is. It's either them don't want to stop the crime thing, or them is in collusion with the criminals them. I don't have to say. I mean I say God tell me that neither. I mean, I quote from the Bible, I say, it's either them know, it's either them don't want to stop it. Well, I should have add something. It's either them don't want to stop it, them don't know how to stop it, or them in bed with the gunman them. Because there's no way the Prime Minister can come and say, them know who the gunman them is. And then the minister, the second come say, 200 guns are coming at the island, and we can't see no abating of the crime, the violence, the gun killing and murdering of Jamaican people. Something is wrong. We're there with you. So we talk about the crime, you know. When I come out for the crime, because it seems as if these people who claim say them is government don't see the urgency that Jamaican people feel about solving this crime issue. And for years now we have been hearing about crime plan. We say them still have the PNP. Can somebody call me and tell me if them still have the People's National Party in Jamaica? Because I don't hear them say nothing about nothing. Neither them say nothing about the COVID, neither the crime. I don't know if them is involved with it too. But the argument about crime plan and who have crime plan and what them call it now social zozo and ozo and emergency, state of emergency, none of these things have worked. None of them have worked. When it's 3 months gone and over 300 people murdered, we can't say something work. You see, that is over 100 a month. And it's only 30 days in a month, except for February. And this month, where we just come out March of 31. So you talk about more than 100 people per month get killed in Jamaica, murdered in Jamaica. And the guns them is rapid. Every time them all are youth wait till them find bullet. Gun have to fire, gun can't fire without bullet, you know. So how them find the man them with the bullet? Where the youth them are do with the bullet? Them have to go find where the youth them are going to do with the bullet and find out which gun them have to put the bullet in. And when we look, as we say, upon the minister's constituency in St. James, trust me, I wonder if any of them, not him, because I'm up there all the while, we are talking about the Prime Minister, ever go up in which part, the Deputy Prime Minister constituency there, to talk to the people them and see what is it that they can do. Because them block off certain road, and every time them block off certain road, the man them just ease back and just watch them. Just ease back. You have gunman all that talk to soldier like them and them a friend. And the soldier don't even know his who. They talk to the police them like them a friend and them don't even know his who. Yet still the man them just ease back and wait till the thing move. And when they move them back to the whole game again of killing people. How much gun the Deputy Prime Minister ever find in him constituency with so much gun shooting a going up there? How much gun him ever find up there? Since he made the statement about the 200 gun, how much gun him ever find in that constituency? We are talking about Fim constituency. It is ironical, paradoxical, and even absurd. If you know, say the Minister of National Security have one of the biggest murder rate in a Fim constituency, gun crime in a Fim constituency. That's not saying much. There's no confidence. I don't know if you're an next person. I can't have confidence in a national security minister who, for him constituency, is one of the worst gun-ridden constituency in the island. We are talking about 200 gun a month. And now we hear the Prime Minister come and talk about, say, them know the criminal them. What kind of knowing him talking about? Knowing means say what? Them him invite them in house, or knowing say what? Them can pinpoint the man them in the area. Whatever the knowing is, if you know say a man the thief your goods, and you go tell the police, you point out the man and say, Adam and the thief, you good. So, if the Prime Minister knows, say, Fim politician friend them know the gunman them, what are they, why them tell the people they must inform upon people? Inform upon which people? You think say me live in a certain community, me I inform upon nobody? Me not inform upon nobody. Me not informing upon nobody. You understand? That's kind of say, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. You're not informing because the same man who you go tell about the criminal is the same man go tell about the criminal and come kill up your family. Excellent. Things are go fast. I tell you. Things are go fast. Anyway, we still was stuck on the gun thing where the Prime Minister talk about them know the criminal them. I say if the Prime Minister and him friend them know the criminal them, and him not doing what him tell the people them to do, must inform upon the criminal them. All him can say that him know the criminal them. Well, how come him know the criminal them and so much criminal still there on the road? And that me want to find out, or me just exaggerate the thing. Me say, if the Prime Minister know, say, him friend them know the criminal them and him know the criminal them, how come him not doing what them have a whole heap of advertisement? If you know something and this and that, call this, that and that and that. How much time the Prime Minister ever call the hotline? Or him friend them call the hotline for tell, say, why you want to see we know that man there's a criminal, you know, go arrest him. Him have him gun underneath the mattress, or him woman have it. Me don't know which part she have it. But you want the man, you want a youth or a woman or a man will live in the area with the man them for go inform upon them while you sit down in your easy chair and I run advertisement but must go inform upon people. How come your deputy knows that 200 guns are coming at the island? And him, I tell people say, but if them know anybody with this or know that, they must tell the police and them where they. Then how come in a year he might get no bungler gun? You know? How come you not hear him catching a person with all 40, 50 gun or 100 gun? How many never hear them get to find 100 gun in a raid yet? Eh? How many not hear that? But you might tell people about must go inform on people. It's unfair. It's unfair. It is very unfair to the people them. Practice where you want to tell the people them where them call preach. I mean, no say you're not a preacher. But when we look on the dynamics of the thing, the Minister of National Security, Deputy Prime Minister, theme area, constituency is riddled with gun murder and gun business. The Prime Minister is now saying that them know who the gunman them is. But them allow the gunman them to continue. Because that's all me can say. That's all me can say. Them is allowing the gunman them to continue. Them don't have no guts to go to them friend and say, look at our brethren. You create too much havoc in the society, you know. More you put on your gun, you know, or else. Simply, you know, you name the Prime Minister, you know, and you name Minister of National Security. You have thousands of soldiers and police for back you. Not to mention, say, when you are drive, you have all sort of security and this and that. So all you have to do is go to them and show them, say, virgin. Since you say you know them, because that you say, them know, we know the gunman there, we know who them is. Go to them and warn them. Put on them gun or handing the gun. Maybe you should have a gun amnesty where you buy back the gun them. Not no wrong if you do that. Just buy back the gun them from the man them. I think them to try it one time, you know. I think one time them to try it under Peter Phillips, they try buy back the gun them. And the man them bring in so all gun we can buy back the gun them, the man them bring in some dirty gun when I work properly and collect some money and fight. And as the amnesty done, them go back up, get them Chris M16 and them Chris Magnum and all them something there where them just get off a boat from Haiti and come through from America. I know it is a terrible, it's a weird job and it kind of sensitive away, but it can't go on so. It's Jamaica we live, you know. At this land where people say we are one of the happiest set of people. Out of 100, we rate about 60 as the most the happiest set of people in the world. Can you imagine that? Out of 100, we there 60 odd. And it's not 100 country in the world, you know. But we just say, a 60 odd we there. As most the happiest people in the world. Can you believe that? And then when you look on it, we're in the top 10 as the murder capital of the world. We one of the capital them. In the top, when I say top 10, I go to the top 5, you know, the way to go. We is a murder, means our murder rate is one of the highest in the world, in the top 10. And then now we have, what them call it now, corruption. We have one of the biggest corruption rate in the world. Everything we are the fastest runner in the world. We are one of the greatest music in the world. How much things we have so great in the world? Reggae music, Rastafari, you know, Usain Bolt, Aki and Saltfish, jerk chicken, all them things that where people respect Jamaica for. And these people who are governing the country can't recognize that. Them talk through them mouth, backways. Them talk through them, I don't know how them do it, but it's that them I do. And them a move sideways. The minister, the prime minister, I am telling you, sir, the people them is not with you. The 20% where you catch in the election, the majority of that 20% is not with you again because of what is happening, not only with the COVID, but with the crime. And we can't get that off of the table. I know you come make statement and say, we know who the criminals are. Well, brethren, it's a sad state of affair if you know who the criminals are. and you make the thing a continue like this, what can I say as a one who I look out there and I look for where I go on? It not feel good and it not sound good when the Prime Minister said that. It not feel good. And when the Minister of Security say him knows that 200 gonna come in at the island, it not feel good. You mean from the way name there?
All right. The first world country them do that, you know, America and England them. They want to tell the people stay at home. They must give them some grants and some care packages.
Yeah.
Me lie or me true?
Well, I know true. The way name the why them give them the care package. As a matter of fact, no. If you find upon the road in Quebec, a 1,000 Canadian dollar you have to go pay if them find you walk on the road or I go somebody yard when them tell you no go. So which care package them give you? The care package wasn't for that. The care package was if you lose your work, right? Because of the COVID, them chip in. But this is what them call curfew. Them not no care package I give you. You come like you don't like your yard, Rasta. You don't like your yard.
No, I love my yard still, but I remember me keep chapter one going out of the world.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, emulate the bigger ones. Them you have to do as them say oh, you know you can't just say and yeah, we are back today again now. It seems like the vaccine thing kind of slow down now from the Prime Minister and the Minister of Health get it.
The vaccine slow down through because them get it?
Yeah.
So what that mean? What that mean?
So
through them get it there, them...
Yeah, but I hear them say when them going to start roll out for the...
No, hold on. Let me get where you say. You say because Bro God and Uncle Trump take the vaccine now. Yeah. Them slow it down. Them slow it down.
Them drop them on. Then you not see it too.
No, me don't see it. Me don't see it. That kind of... Now what they lick me for 6. Why? Wait, let me ask you a question. Why would they want to vaccine everybody and then from them take the vaccine now, them stop the people them? Why? Tell me what is the purpose of that?
You know, look for the chaos through order.
No, we're not talking about no chaos through order. Just tell me, why is it that the Prime Minister and the Minister will so that take the vaccine and then now hold it back from the people then?
Because maybe more
maybe.
The crowd at Bay or Jamaica at Bay. You know,
which crowd?
Who don't really want to go in, so if them go and run up and down headlessly and drum up the system and
I don't know where you're at, but you sound confusing. You sound confusing to me. Where you come from? Which part you there?
Right now, I'm way on the other side, but they are Kingston, Jamaica, Augustown, right now.
You're there, Augustown. You used to there foreign?
No, but that's travel when mommy has traveled with me. But she come out, make go up back, and some of the get to ban over there. Them say she can't.
When me ask you a while ago. When me ask you a while ago.
If me left Jamaica, it's never go foreign.
No, me never ask if you left Jamaica. Me ask if you ever got foreign yet.
No, not yet. But
you never got foreign. You plan to go?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you want the vaccine quick that you can't get for go away.
Well, more some of the people get it too. That's the place can free up back. So
okay.
I come back to now and say it don't make no sense, bro, that them are going to lock down and I say them a try get. If them not try roll out the vaccine like the rest of the country them as fast as possible.
Yeah, all right, sir. Them a listen.
All right.
Them a listen. So where you do? Meanwhile, you don't get the vaccine. Where you do? Tell me where you do. If you keep yourself safe, where you do?
That man who send one chef to stick to my orange and sunlight, turmeric and ginger.
So you do that?
And I want to tell you, say, Muta, you know, say, in at the time of trouble.
No, you know, listen, wait, not stop answer things when I not ask you, but I ask if you do it.
But the people, them play a game, pal.
What you know?
The garlic and the turmeric, Muta, it's hard to get.
Turmeric and garlic, hard to get? Where you live? At Augustown you live?
Oh, you mean?
Turmeric and garlic, hard to get?
Muta, it's hard to get, bro.
No, you're serious? Turmeric and garlic, hard to get?
What you mean?
I don't know which part you live, Rasta. I know Augustown you live, man.
But yeah, man, they not told me that I come from.
I say I know Augustown you live. Garlic hard forget. Turmeric hard forget.
Moot and I believe me. Come like, you know, I got some again in the moot. So you get rich down and your food that come from overseas. You know what market again, sir?
You know, me not answer you with that. Me not answer you now.
Come off of the phone now then.
Yeah, me not answer you.
I make somebody else call you. I tell you, it's turmeric easy to get. The price that's not easy to get. It cost you $200 actually for £1.
I keep telling people that you have a greater chance of being murdered in Jamaica than by being hit by a car. We can't live like that in our own country. So the Labour Party makes another commitment to you. Unlike the PMP who say nothing can be done about crime, the Labour Party don't share that. We believe that there is a lot that we can do to solve crime in this country. There is a lot that we can do to bring down murders in this country. There is a lot that we can do to make you safer in your house and in public spaces.
Yes, and you know, today is where we call it Holy Thursday. Tomorrow is Bad Friday. Rastafari Brethren and Sisters commemorate that atrocity that was done against Rastafari. 1963, Coral Garden massacre. Whole heap of Rasta get brutalized and killed. So it has been it's been commemorated in Montego Bay by the brethren and sisters them down there who was organized and deal with certain things. I was going to tell you, them have a webinar, I was going to tell you the well, maybe it's done now still, but we'll come forward. We'll come forward. Them man I listen to the music we make in Jamaica. I want them to listen. You know, if you listen, you know, because the pulse of the people is reflected in the music. You understand? A lot of thinking, whether the music is bad or good, according to how bad or good go, but what the artist is saying is reflective of how him feel in the situation when he find himself in. And right now, when we listen to the music, everybody a ball out. Everybody a ball out. Yeah, man. So, we don't know where them are going to do. Them need to do something. Them need to do something. The prostitute, them are complain bad. The prostitute, them are lick against Brogard, you know. Them say, what you know, what you deal with, boys? We can't get no customer, nothing now go on. Where you want we do? Where you want we do? That them I say, you know. Well, I say I'm sorry for you, you know, Bridget, but you're really down in it hard. Yeah, man, you're down in it, man. So, are you put yourself there, you beg feet, and you say you want it, and you say you can't fix everything, you're Mr. Fix It. Well, you better fix it